So, welcome back, everyone. It's your girls from Obscure Orations, and we're going to do a. Yes, I know you're recording. Thank you. We're going to do a mini episode today, and before I even get to us introducing ourselves, heavy spoiler warning because we're going to be discussing Big Brother, and Dana watches the live feeds, so she's even more up to date than I am. So, as per usual, me, Tay, her, Dana. And today we're going to start off with the fact of, oh, Rachel Riley's out of the house. Doo-da, doo-da. Rachel is out of the house. She got eliminated.
Okay,
Ooh, ooh.
so before you start dancing,
That's it. I'm done with the episode.
what led to Rachel leaving the house? She was not evicted.
No, she was
There
not.
was no HOH, there was no POV, there was no blockbuster. She was eliminated. And so I follow a lot of people on TikTok that do BB updates because they
Yep.
all follow the live feeds, and I could probably actually do the same thing too. But I'll have, whatever.
It would cut into your cross stitching time.
It would. um, a lot of them are saying that this is the first time a player has been eliminated and not voted out. So I've been meaning to do the research on that, and I have not. So I apologize. So if you guys know, pop us a comment and let us know
Yes.
if it is actually the first time a player's been eliminated. Anyways, it was the chain game, and it
Mhm.
was the
The
maestro,
yeah,
whatever the
the
fuck is the red face mask guy.
yes.
He came in and he was like, the next month is going to be chaos. They're only in the
Yep.
house for 19 more days. It's, but good counting. Anyways, they set up a game and it was like a hamster wheel maze.
Well,
So
they did the
they
one first though. They
in order to pick the order for that game,
yes, that's what it was. Yes.
they did a slide challenge. There were three long tables. You had a little tiki guy. You had to slide him into the green, go to the next table, slide him into the green, next table, and then hit the buzzer. Fastest time won. Ava won.
And by a decent
Who
amount,
would have
which
thought?
shocked me.
Because
Okay,
up until Ava winning, Keanu had the fastest time.
okay, but this is the one time where I'm unhappy with Keanu because he could have shaved off a bunch of seconds. Like I appreciate that he takes his time and does everything with precision and pays attention, like he's calm under pressure, which is good to see and awesome and has served him well. But had he had a little bit more oomph, even running back, he probably could have shaved off several seconds and might have actually stuck the lead. But because he just moseyed on back, which I said to my mom, like, why
Yeah.
is he just
So
moseying?
this is where the live feeds come in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So up until last night, TV viewers had no idea what led to Rachel not being there.
Yeah, it was a really long time between last Thursday and Tuesday. Just saying.
Exactly. For me, though, because I can sit on my couch and put the live feeds on and listen to them chitter chatter as I cross stitch. So, one of the things that Keanu said, he did not try to win that competition
I
because
wondered.
nobody knew what it was. So Ava was pretty much excited she came in first, whereas a couple people were like, sometimes first place isn't always good. so
Yep,
so that could be it. Anyways, Ava
that would
won.
make sense.
They had 10 minutes in the house, and she had to pick who was going to play first
Mm.
on the hamster wheel maze. And um, it started at what, 6.5 minutes?
Yeah, because it went 6.5, and then every successive
Every
person
new
after.
player, it went down 1 minute.
Yep.
So when they went in the house, Rachel grabbed Ava.
No,
Like,
no, 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 no. Let's set this up right. They walked into the house. Keanu was in the middle of talking to Ava. Literally, he was the first one through the door with her and was talking to her respectfully, interacting with her. And Rachel came and went, "Stop talking to her. Don't talk to her." And then grabbed.
grabbed her and pulled her
Yep.
into the pantry. Um, it was interesting because a lot of people came up to Ava with scenarios, and Ava went back out when they said, "Ava, please make your choice." They went back out into the living room, and Ava was like, "If you want to go first, put your hand up." So a lot of people put their hands up,
Yeah.
but Vince was doing this, and Ava looked at him and said, "You want to go first, Vinny?" And he was like, "Well," she's like, "Okay, Vince." So Vinny the Lip went first. You
Which
can
I am
believe it in.
surprised about because she doesn't like him. Like, as you just called Vinny the Lip. That is what she called him because she does not trust him. And yet she sat there and went, Vinny's sort of raising his hand. So, you want it, bud? I was like,
So
really?
Rachel wanting to go first. Ava and Rachel have a dynamic. I don't want to say they're allies, but I don't want to say they're enemies either.
I think you know what? I think that's probably the best way to describe the entire house this season. They're not really allies, but they're not allies.
Exactly. Frenemies, as Keanu said.
Yes.
So her not picking Rachel didn't surprise me.
No.
Um,
Especially not after being dragged into the room.
because Ava expressed her displeasure on being
Mm-hmm.
touched that way.
Yep.
So Vince played, and then Vince picked
Lauren.
Lauren, of all people, not Morgan, his friend Mance or whatever they want to call
Friend
it.
Vance.
He picked Lauren. And then when Lauren came back in,
Oh,
Vince and Morgan went up to Lauren and were like, "Ew,
bless you.
ew,
Bless you.
ew." So
Bless
sorry.
you again.
Allergies. um, so Vince and Morgan tried to get Lauren to pick Morgan next. And Morgan was like fucking losing her mind. Like
Mm-hmm.
she's like, "I can't do this. This is stressful." And Vinny was like, "No, it's okay. It's okay." And I, again, in the live feeds, you kind of saw some stuff that may be leading to the Morgan Vinny friend Mance,
I was gonna say I
but we'll
remember
get
you
on
saying
that
about
later.
that. Yep.
Yeah. So Lauren went out there and she picked Rachel.
No, 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 no. Lauren picked Morgan.
Oh,
Morgan picked Rachel. Yep.
she did
Because
pick Morgan. Morgan went out. Morgan came back in and picked Rachel.
and one of the things that I want to point out, just so people fully understand. So the 6.5 minutes, Vinny went in there. He had a pretty good time. He used basically 3 minutes of his time, or he used 3.5 minutes because I think he had 3 minutes left, somewhere around there. And then he goes from that to giving it to Lauren, who she had a minute left, less, and I think still had about 3 minutes. And then Morgan went and she came in. She's like, yeah, I still had almost 2 minutes left to go. And she had even less. So she was like, Rachel, you got this. It's super fucking easy. And after watching them do it, I was like, oh my God, this is actually a super simple maze. You roll this way, roll that way, roll this way, roll that way, and you're good.
Yeah.
And then Rachel happened.
Rachel goes out there, and I don't honestly, if Lauren could beat that wheel, Rachel should have been able to beat that wheel.
Right? Like,
And it looked like in the last 30 seconds, she pretty much gave up. You
oh,
could
she
see the look
100%
on her
did.
face. And the buzzer went, and even what's his face with the curly
Tyler.
hair? Tyler was like, because he knew she's
Yep.
gone now.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
it. The person who didn't complete the puzzle in whatever time they had was eliminated. Game over. No chance for redemption. Everybody in the house gets told by Mastermind Rachel has been eliminated.
Yep.
The looks on their
Right?
faces. Ashley's crying. Will's like, what the fuck?
They
It
were
was
even
interesting.
even Vinny's face when he was like, and then I had to
Exactly.
laugh when Morgan and her bullshit of, well, maybe had Vinny chosen her sooner or first, then you know what, she would have made it. After watching her flub around in that wheel, she wouldn't have made it. She could have had 10 minutes and she still wouldn't have gotten that damn wheel done because you could tell the panic had set in. And in all honesty, that was it. It's like, okay, the panic set in. And once she did, she didn't take the time to cool off. Her thought was, I just need to get this done. I just need to get this done. And
Yeah.
she fucked herself over with it. And it looked so goddamn good on her because she thought that she deserved to be there for a third time. Now, people aren't probably going to like that fact that I so against her, but I absolutely hate her. I hated her from the very first season that she appeared on, like a freaking decade ago or more now.
Yeah.
Um,
13 years because, well, 15 maybe because her and Brandon have been married for 13 years and they met on the show.
oh, that's right. God damn. Jesus, I feel old now. Um, so she didn't win that season. She went back for the All Star season, I believe it was, when she worked with Jordan, Jeff, her, and Brandon, and she ended up winning. Now, they have never brought, at least not that I recall, I don't think they've ever brought a previous winner back into the house.
They have not.
And that to me was unacceptable to a certain degree, where I'm like, how is that fair? She's already won. Like when she showed up, I'm like, okay, she's got to be some sort of prop or something. They're going to kick her out within the first couple weeks. And then here we are all the way to jury, and she's still there in the house. And all I could think was, she's already won the game. She should not have been there in the first place. However, had she made it to the bitter end of it, then yeah, I would
Yeah.
have said, give her the damn money because you all are idiots and
For not
kept,
getting her out. Yeah.
yep. And I mean, they still are all idiots because they were planning on keeping her freaking Keanu. I wanted to go and slap him. Oh man, I really did want her. It was supposed to be me and her in the final two. Like, dingus, you wouldn't have won. She would have won. You've been told by multiple people. I would give her my vote if she makes it to the end. Freaking Catherine told him point blank. Well, yeah, if she makes it to the end, then she deserves the money. I would vote for her. She's already won and we didn't kick her out. That's on us.
Yep.
Like, woo.
So it was interesting. Rachel's demise was interesting. Um, so I think I no, you told me because your mom found out before I did that Rachel was gone. I
Mm,
put on the live feeds and it was very, very interesting. A lot of the stuff that went on in the house leading up till today.
mm.
Um, we haven't seen it yet, but Lauren wins HOH and she puts up Will, Morgan, and Ashley.
Yep.
Power of Veto gets played. Who the fuck do you think wins it? It's Morgan.
Yeah.
She's like literally a cop beast. And the only people that are seeing this is Keanu when he says we gotta get Morgan out of the house. Morgan's my target. Morgan, Morgan, Morgan.
Yep.
So there was a lot of HOH conversations, um, like up in the HOH room, a lot of conversations, and there were so many people throwing people under the bus. I forgot how many people were actually in the house because
You don't
names
know how
were
many
flying
people.
out
You don't
like
even know how many
Santa's
people are
wish
in the
list.
bus anymore. You're just like the bus just keeps running over bodies, but it's like they jump out the window, get the bus rolled over them, and they jump back in and then jump back out.
So of course Morgan takes herself down, and Keanu is the replacement nom. If Keanu does not win Blockbuster, he's gone.
Oh, 100%.
But this is where the live feeds got very interesting.
Oh God.
Very, very interesting.
I feel I'm gonna hate this.
Oh, you are. Keanu made a
Uh,
new friend.
like, no. Make
Who
better
do you
choices.
who do you think he made friends with?
It's gonna be fucking Ashley because I hate her. Like the
So Keanu and Ashley started having conversations about Will. Now remember, Ashley is in the judges with Will. That's a five-man alliance. It's Morgan. Well, four now because
I was gonna say it's down to four now. Fuck you,
but
Rachel.
Keanu brought up a very, very good point. If anybody takes Will to final two, they've lost the game. Every
I
single member in that jury house will vote for Will to win. I guarantee it.
I have to agree with that because
Guarantee it.
he
So
he's played a
Will and
really good social
Ashley,
game.
Will and Ashley are now whispering in the other house guests' ears about Will potentially winning if he makes it to final two. So if Keanu wins Blockbuster or Ashley wins Blockbuster,
Mm,
you could see, and I'm not saying this is going to happen, but right now, this is what the talk is and what could possibly happen tonight. You could see Will go home. He, I don't want to say everybody's agreed with what Keanu and Ashley have said,
but they
but
make a valid argument though. Like
they've all
he,
every conversation that I saw, and they didn't have them together; they had them separate.
yeah,
So nobody knows that Keanu and Ashley are now woven together, separate conversations, and nobody disagreed. Nobody went, I don't know, Will can't compete. He's good, It was like, oh yeah, his social game's really good. And it is. His social game is one of
yeah.
the best social games I have seen
I was just
played
gonna say that.
since Chicken George.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Now that's going back for the youngins who don't know, that was season one, if I remember
One or
correctly.
two.
Yeah.
I just
So,
remember Chicken George, and his
yep,
social game was
phenomenal.
amazing.
Like the best in the entire franchise. But Will is honestly, like you think about it, every other season always grouped up against the elderly people of the group. Where
Fuckers.
you'd have all of the like 30 something kids and then like the 20-year-olds, and then you'd have that they'd always have one to two outliers that would be in their 50s. The one season I want to say, wasn't she in her 60s? I think the oldest was in their 60s, of all the seasons. And the young kids always, every time they're like, yeah, we're gonna vote to evict that one. Like, she's kind of like a waste of space. We don't need him here. and they'd kick out the parental figure and then move along with the series. This one, Will has done such a great job, I think, for the social game aspect. I think he could legitimately win the season based off a
Absolutely.
social game, which I don't think has happened in the entire 27 seasons of it. I don't think there's ever been one where they're like, okay, yeah, you win because your social game is so fucking phenomenal that we all love you and you made it to the end without winning any competitions. I don't think he's even really outside of HOHs. I don't think he's really competed in any vetoes or like most of the other comps. He stays clear of them.
Well, he does compete in this veto that we're going to see tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
He does compete in that video in that veto, and he hurts himself. We saw him in the house with his knee up, wrapped with ice bags on it, and he was
Ooh,
walking with a noticeable limp. So
ooh.
he did jar his knee in that competition, but it's the comic book competition,
Oh,
where you fly
yep,
by the board and then you
yep,
have to fall down. And so he probably landed wrong.
yep,
As somebody who has two fake knees, I know what that's about. He probably landed wrong, jarred that knee,
yep. Probably that would make
and
sense.
that's all it took. So it's going to be interesting. It's really, really going to be interesting to see what happens. Now, on the live feeds, before POV was played, no, after POV was played, Morgan hadn't made um they hadn't had the ceremony yet. So a lot of people were upstairs talking to Lauren about who should be the renom. And Keanu went up there and Lauren said to him, I'm naming you as a replacement. He didn't get mad. He did not yell. He did not cry, Vinny. He did not he did not get upset. But he told her truthfully, you're voting out an ally. I kept you safe last week. I could have knocked you out. I kept you safe. And this is what you do to me. And this is why you can't trust nobody. um
This season's been so bad for that.
and and
Trust no
he
one.
and he told her, they're coming after you.
Mhm.
You vote me out. I'm not here to protect you. You're next. I will see you in jury house next week. He goes, because they will come after you and they will eat you alive.
And
And
she's done
he's not wrong. She can't,
no.
she cannot answer a question without going,
Like, and I
oh,
mean, she
like,
is, I think she's a completely sweet girl. I do genuinely like her, like, as a person. I think she's super sweet, really kind hearted, speaks truthfully, isn't out to hurt people, but she is very much a young person. Like, she has that innocence of inexperience in the world in general. Like, she's not quick to make decisions.
yeah,
She's
she's what,
easily,
23?
I think she just turned 23 in the house.
Yeah, yeah, she had her
So, I
birthday
mean,
in the house.
she's the same age as your youngest kid. She's a baby. When you look at the others comparatively, when you're like, okay, you talk to them and they're like, okay, yeah, this is how it's going to be. This is what it is. Yada, 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 like straight to the point, they know. And then you have her who, sweet little angelic baby face.
And that's fine. It's fine, but she has won competitions.
Yeah,
She's won vetoes. She won HOH.
twice now, I think.
She's
Two, three.
not a floater. She is
She's a target.
she's a target, and Keanu is like so absolutely right. But
Mm-hmm.
what surprised me the most was Kelly, who Keanu has been protecting since day one.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly was the biggest influence on Lauren to put Keanu up as a renom. And that, like, so much I no longer respect her. I want to see her gone from the game. She can fucking join Rachel, and the two of them
Damn.
can catfight it out because Kelly talked nothing but shit. Kelly and Ava talked nothing but shit about Rachel after she left. And it was so funny because Rachel's husband, Brandon, is watching the live feeds too. And he posted on his social media and he was like, fuck you, Ava. You are never going to be invited to Thanksgiving dinner.
Well,
Because he was like, quit trashing my wife when she's not there to defend herself.
you
You
know
were
what?
nice to her face, and then
Mm-hmm.
behind her back, you're
Well,
so
it's one of the things that I don't understand. Like, I do not like Rachel. I have been adamant about that. Like I said, since the original season she was in. But the one thing I will give her is that, yes, she is a diehard fan of Big Brother. She 100% came back because she loves the game, and you could tell that she loves the game because what she gets frustrated at is how these kids play today. Whereas I agreed with her, and I hate it because this season made me agree with her so much, and I hate her so much. But I agreed with her when she was like, okay, this is Big Brother, not make a friend. This is you come in, number one, you make an alliance, you stick with your alliance. You don't backstab it 2 minutes later and go, okay, well, we're changing it now. And you don't shit talk the people that are in your alliance. So the fact that Brandon watches the show and has made so many very public comments like that about Ava. I think I remember hearing something about him saying stuff about Mickey because Mickey was bad mouthing her right after the excuse me, what was it? I think it was when Rachel won HOH and put Mickey up. And she was like, Rachel's a horrible
yeah.
person. She's never been good. She was bad back then. She's horrible now. And he was like, fuck you. Keep my wife's name at your mouth. And it is nice to see like she legitimately loves him and he legitimately loves her. Like there's no doubt in my mind. And that is with their loyalty is 100% to each other. And then you watch these new kids play and ah,
Vinny who made Vinny who made a final two with everybody in the fucking house, and
yep.
then uh became part of the judges alliance, 5 people. He
Mm-hmm.
also had an alliance with um
Keanu, Lauren, Catherine,
Keanu, Lauren,
Riley.
and like, dude, stick to one fucking alliance. It's been proven you cannot play the whole house. Pick a
Yep.
side. It's like the gray and the blue. Pick a side, gray or blue.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
know,
You can't keep
brother
going
against
back and
brother
forth.
here.
Yep. Because if you go, and they've shown it time after time that no matter what, you may think that you're playing a good game, and then you cry like a little bitch going, I don't know how I got here. Because you lied to everyone. And then you lied about lying. And then you lied about lying about lying about lying. And then you went and told everyone, like I said before, the telling multiple members, yeah, I'll use the veto on you. Yeah, I'll use the veto on you. Yeah, I'll use the veto on you. You can't tell all three of them that you're going to use the veto and then be shocked when you get into the veto and they're like, okay, Vinny, you got this.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
They call Vinny's name the look of horror on Vinny's face.
Like, it's the worst way to play the game. And yet, every season, there's always that player that does it. And I always hate them because I'm like, dude, fucking pick a damn team, stick with it. Because if you're actually loyal to your team will be super strong. Like, look at okay, this is going back actually a few seasons that have had like the 4-man alliances where they made the team in like week 1 or 2 and they ran everything from the shadows. Meow meow comes to mind. Him, I don't remember his name. Vincenzo? No, that doesn't feel right. But it was him. He always referred to himself as the meow meow. And then he had his other 3 guys, and they
Oh,
all
um,
I forget
Yeah, I
him.
remember him.
I'm gonna say him, but they had the strong like 4 or 5 man team that made it through the entire fucking season, right to the end. They all were smart and they're like, okay, so we've got us, but we need to make fake secondary alliances where we each have our second person. So that way they keep one of us safe and then we can kind of use them for HOHs and that kind of stuff.
Enzo. His
Enzo.
name was Enzo. I knew it was an Italian name, and I knew
That's why I was like, was it Vincenzo? Technically, I was right. There is an Enzo in Vincenzo. I was partially there. I just added a Vin and a Ch. Vincenzo. Um, but that's like I said, that's what drives me nuts with it is that so many of them play such shit games because they do not stay loyal. And if you don't stay loyal, it's not going to go well for you. It's going to end you out the door because you're going to fuck up trying to choose sides. I mean, hell, even with the elimination competition, Vinny essentially picked sides, and all of them went,
he did.
"What the fuck?" Lauren's like, "Cool, you picked me. Okay, our final two is still on." And then Morgan was
And
like,
you
"What the
have
fuck?"
you did you see Will and Ashley's face? Because here Vince is in that judges alliance. Keep your fucking alliance safe and pick them.
Yep,
No, Lauren.
yep. Which I mean, again, worked out well for us because bye bye Rachel. But
He didn't even pick his showmans.
that was the hilarious part where it's like, dude, you didn't even pick the woman who is head over heels, like she's in love with you. Mind you, I have questions about her because at the same time, it's like, yo, weren't you in love with Zach when he was here? You switched from him to Vinny pretty fast.
So so Morgan was caught on the live feeds in the hammock and she was talking to the camera and she was like, why do you keep asking me in the diary room if there's more to my friendship with Vinny? We're just friends. He's got a girlfriend, and
Not anymore.
I have to respect. And I'm like, stop talking to the camera because that's an Ashley thing and a Rachel thing. But yeah. So she was. I guess when she gets called to the diary rooms, production's always asking her if there's more to the.
Gee, I wonder why. Maybe it's because
Is
production has
is
heard
it
from the
because
girlfriend.
is it because Vinny's real life girlfriend has now unfollowed him on all of the social media, has changed her account from public to private on Instagram, but
Oh,
not before deleting things.
oh. Yeah, he's gonna be in a for a rude awakening when he gets out and goes, okay, not only is he jobless, living in his parents' basement, um, probably won't win Big Brother, but also the
He
fact
just fucked
that
up a 7 year
I
relationship.
was gonna say, yeah, he just fucked up his 7 year relationship for a not even real showmance. Like, oh,
So we should be seeing Zingbot soon.
oh,
I'm thinking maybe on
yes.
Sunday,
Oh, that would be yes.
maybe
Yeah.
on Sunday. And like I
Oh,
am really hoping,
read
really,
them.
really hoping that Zingbot goes in there and tells Vinny he's single.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Zing!
Production, if you the chances of you ever seeing this are really low. But if you just so happen to be someone who follows us and you see this, please do it. Please tell him through Zingbot, you no longer have a girlfriend. Zing! And then watch as he goes, oh, you didn't know.
Oh, Vinny, all the back rubbing with Morgan. By the way, you're now single. Zing! So yeah, tonight's show we're gonna see the comic competition, and we're gonna see Keanu get put up as a renom, and then tomorrow night is live eviction. So and on tomorrow night's episode, Julie is going to be talking with Rachel.
Who
So
just before we completely wrap up, which we are doing, people, um, I also heard, I can't remember if it was something that you sent or something that my mom sent, that Rachel actually tried because she had a little hissy fit and she tried to actually leave the jury house.
yeah, yeah. She was very pissed off about how she was taken out because she didn't get a chance for redemption, and she said that's bullshit. It's not fair. And she's like, I don't even want to be in the jury house. And yeah, I don't know if production had to sweeten the deal to make her stay, but
That
I
or
mean,
threatened
it
lawsuit.
it must be hard to live on a net worth of 1.5 million. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what with her designers and her recurring roles on soap operas and being on TV shows.
And
Oh, the poor thing.
every other reality
Reality.
TV show
Yep.
other than Survivor.
Oh my, I think she would die. She would freaking go ballistic on Survivor. She wouldn't
You just
last
see
the
her in the
first.
fucking jungle in an evening gown.
They said this is amazing. No, it's not really,
So Rachel, do you
jungle
want to
wear.
know why that cougar attacked
Remember when we said no bright colors?
you? Yeah, no leopard print.
Why are you wearing a zebra outfit?
So
And on
yeah,
that, yeah, I was to say on that comical note, because we are delightfully hilarious to ourselves, I think we will bring this mini episode to a close. And I'm sure we'll probably be back before the end of the season because more shit's gonna happen over this next month, and oh, it's gonna be good.
I think we're going to be back after every elimination.
Probably because that's a good way to do it. Once a week, get in a little mini episode, and like, oh my god, okay, guys, guys.
So enjoy the show tonight.
Woo!